Okay, so where do I begin?
Well, I believe we could begin with the idea that you wanted to do a Helter Skelter rant with Youngblood, but unfortunately he could not join us today, so you had to go with the alternative and get the Mega Man wannabe who is Godmod like Akuma in frickin' Street Fighter.
I love you too, Realm. Anyway, as a wise man once said, I drank all the Hennessy that I got off my shelf. So, ladies, let me introduce myself. I am Humpty, he is not. I am Louden Styles, this is Rim War, and this is a not-so-Helter Skelter rant.
Yes! Good to be back, baby!
I get better with these, don't I?
Yes, you do. And you didn't even need some kind of fan comment to come up with that one.
Oh, that's a good one. Anyway, today's not-so-Helter Skelter rant is going to be on Demonicremption.
Oh shit, son, not this man. Oh no! Commence the flame war in the comment section. We're all going to hell.
Demonic's going first.
We're calling out on the motherfucking demons here. We better watch ourselves.
Exactly. Let's time it on how long it's going to take for Demonic to write down. See, here's the test. If he writes down in the comment section during this video, then he hasn't learned a damn thing, and he's talking out of his ass. But if he doesn't comment, then for once he actually learned something. I guess you do learn something from experience. Okay.
But we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Okay, so I guess you're all wondering, well, call this a really funny-ass response to how retarded he's been acting. We would have done this...
Or a follow-up video.
Yeah, follow-up video, if you will.
Which might end up becoming a follow-up video to a follow-up video.
If certain things happen. But look, here's the thing. Realm made a video with honest reviews about Demonicremption. Nothing...
Just me and Smugface, I mean honest.
Yes. Not a single fucking thing happened.
Yeah, Charles O makes a video. Remember, two completely different people, obviously.
Yes, two completely different people. Charles O makes a video on TOG Professor at Demonicremption. And Demonicremption responds to said video. This is Gator Insane Incarnation responding to a Ponage files.
So, yes, in case you want the abridged version of it, the legitimate video that was actually intelligent was not given two fucks. The one that was a joke video was given a fuck, but not anally.
Though Demonic probably would have liked that. All I gotta do is take a picture of Jin's face, put it on as a mask, and say global penetration.
Hopefully you're not just a regular human, though. Otherwise, he won't take you. Anyway.
Oh, right. Because Jin's totally not human.
Right. So, anyway, we just basically wanted to talk about, how incredibly hilarious this is. Because, I saw the comments from Demonicremption, and, my God, he's just as stupid as he was with just some random geek.
Yeah, except, he's not talking about he's not comparing me to somebody that he utterly hates in real life, like his sister, which is still...
Although Charles O did make it awesome.
Which is still totally bullshit. So I just want to say the following. When I was doing Charles O, half the stuff that I said, was kind of ripping on him, but was it really further from the truth from what I was really saying as Charles O?
It was pretty much spot on. Also, one thing I gotta say, that one comparison that Charles O made to Demonicremption and his sister, I cheered for that.
Oh, God. It's funny because the comments he left, it's basically him trying to preach to me on how to move on and how to not dwell in the past. Yet he
can't do that.
Yeah, so here's the thing. TLDR version. Demonicremption tried to talk to me like I was a 5-year-old child, which is funny because he is an epileptic downy going on preschool.
Oh, and he dropped out of high school for 5 years.
Yeah, you dropped out of high school for 5 years, and you learned everything from experience. Wait a minute. Didn't you get some of your life lessons from My Little Effing Pony? That's not experience. That's learning from a television. Which last
Well, maybe the ponies are real, and he really went to where the ponies were and learned lessons.
He blended in with the herd, apparently. Anyway. And, yeah, it's like, you look at the comments, he's trying to talk me down like I'm a little kid, and that's hilarious, because he doesn't know what two fucks he's saying to begin with.
Well, he probably gave most of his to the video, that's why.
Exactly. So real, let me get this straight. Tell me if I'm dead on here. Mm-hmm. A video with you and honest reviews, which was...
Yep, me and Smugfact, I mean, what?
Yes, Mr. Smugfact. Which was highly intellectual, didn't have you actually ripping on the guy. It was like a decent debate video. Didn't get a proper...
I kind of ripped on him a couple of times, but, that's just me.
Yeah, not a single thing was said, but I make a video wearing a Elvis wig, Kanye West sunglasses, and the followings are said this: "This is Charles O the Pwn, and you've just entered the Ponage files."
Yes, you would be correct, and your magical prize is a all-expense-paid trip to Jersey Shore, where you are given the legal right to beat anyone you wish up, with no arrest.
Snooky's going first. Anyway. So, that video gets a debate. Think about that. Just think, anyone that's ever seen the Ponage files.
It's just some black guy who's dressed up with giant ass sunglasses, this outrageous wig, and he sounds like he's got something caught in his throat.
And is a maniacal drug addict who freaking goes off on everyone and everything. He doesn't like anything. He thinks everything's gay, and that got taken seriously.
Oh, so he's basically Jenga.
Oh my god. Oh,
and Demonicremption tried to be Guns, but he failed.
Dream Bullet reference. Anyway, so I guess you're all going, oh, Loud, he couldn't be that bad. I'm gonna read one of these comments here, and no, it's not a dramatic reading. It's just a comment for an example.
All right, just before people make that assumption.
Yes, this is one of the comments he left me.
"I'm tired of people clinging to 3-day-old bullshit, Loudon. Of course I'm not gonna laugh, because at the end of the day, I'm looking to move forward, and everyone around me who's still addressing this clings to the past. Plus, if you don't like my arrogance, show me in action that it ain't warranted. It's that simple."
I can say the same. That's so... Okay. This is a prime example of him talking to me like I'm a 5-year-old child, which is...
This is what he learned from experience. Like, this is the grammar he learned from experience, people.
Yeah, see, you don't need high school. You know, you could just grow up and be a smug nobody with a freaking probably an 8th grade education, and act hard-headed and act like the world revolves around you, and have a hatred towards your own flesh and blood because of some things she's done in her past, and just, I'm not...
Yeah, it's like, watch this, I can be smart right now. Look, caps lock, I is genius. See? I smart now.
Demonicremption in a nutshell.
But yeah, you brought up his sister, how it's like, how he constantly bitches at her past, yet you complain to us about how we can't let go of your past, yet you can't let go of your sister's.
And you can't even let go of 3-day-old crap. Let's bring that up for a minute. You can't let go of 3-day shit in the past. I love how you try to preach to me, telling me that I shouldn't respond to you if I don't like your arrogance. Well, if you don't like what I'm saying to you, you don't have to respond to me. It's that freaking simple, Demonic. And you know what? I applaud you. You should get a cookie, because you actually know what simple means. Oh, wait, no, you don't know what simple means. You use the word, but you don't know the definition. You're basically talking out of your own ass. So tell me, Demonic, what have you learned from this experience? What have you learned? Come on, tell me. Tell me, little Demonic.
That My Little Pony's the equivalent to Christianity?
Yay! There you go. Who's your good boy? See, when you talk to me like I'm a little 5-year-old, I will talk to you like you're an untrained puppy that wets the carpet.
So he's just like my bunny. Oh, wait, what?
Minus the autism. He just.
Wait, what are you talking about? It's all the autism.
No, it's not autism. No. See, I can't use the word autism with Demonicremption because autism has standards.
Oh, right. Excuse me. Anyway. But yeah, it's like Demonicremption then kept trying to argue more and more and more, and one of the comments where he's supposed to try to defend himself, he defended himself with basically a contradiction. I'm not shitting you. When I read it, he said something like, he basically said that,
Oh, if you do this stuff kind of like how I do it.
like, wow, so you basically admitted that you're doing things that you judge other people for doing. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Let's see. There's this one song called Yonkers, and the opening goes, "I'm a walking fucking paradox. No, I'm not. Threesomes with a effing triceratops." Makes no sense, but basically, the guy's a walking contradiction. Demonicremption is a walking contradiction.
There's also another song called, I forgot the band who performed this, but maybe if Youngblood watches this, he might be able to tell me, because as I know, he knows every single band in existence. It's called Faking It, and there's this one part in the lyrics where the guy goes, "You're such a fucking hypocrite."
Oh god, I think that's Coldplay.
Thanks.
Yeah, so you think you want to read that little comment just so people can understand?
Yes, I will. So, yeah. Getting on Internet Explorer, because I don't have a Mac, unfortunately. Fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah, why does my digital multimedia school get all the good shit? And, yeah, fuck you, advertisement, me no like you.
Jesus.
Time to read, and yes, Louden now gets advertisements on his videos. And he goes to saying,
Thank you, Captain Obvious. But then again, you couldn't diffuse the situation instead of arguing. Yet I started this fight, but you should be capable of utilizing diplomacy to peacefully resolve the situation. Or are you just like me, where if someone fires at you, you fire back, see?
that's basically... So yeah, he's basically saying like, oh, you just like me when I lash out at people, and so I'm gonna criticize you about that anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, okay, first of all, I'm surprised you used a big word such as diplomacy, because I've yet to see you use diplomacy in a video. Secondly, I fire back at stupid. Yes, I do fire. I don't fire back when it's an intellectual argument. If it's a reasonable argument, yeah, I'll fire back. But here's the problem. You argued with me over a video that's not supposed to be taken seriously. It's a joke video in every which way form. And you debated and put yourself on a high horse like you're God Almighty and talked to me down like I'm a little kid because you can't let go of your own freaking past.
Oh no, this gets even better. For all the people who are watching this, put in the comments section how long it took you to lose your straight face after hearing this.
Or are you just like me, where if someone fires at you, you fire back? You can't always fight fire with fire, sir.
Oh, that was a good 3 seconds.
You can't fight fire with fire? I beg to differ.
Like, or keep this, like, let this soak in for a minute.
Or are you just like me, where if someone fires at you, you fire back? You can't always fight fire with fire.
But yet you...
Oh, and I love how he refers to you as sir.
So you do have some respect for me. By the way, that was probably blatant sarcasm, but I'm killing him with it.
Yeah, either that or it's probably because you're black.
Respect. Anyway.
You have to know how to peacefully resolve situations like this. It'll help.
Yeah, like the situation that you seem to have with your sister.
Or no, the situation you had where you bitched at Flippe for not knowing the Bible when you don't even know the damn Bible, and you compared My Little Pony, a generic kid show, to the Bible.
It's like, I know the Bible. Tell me, Celestia, what does the first act say?
God. Oh, jeez. And
Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's like this. Jesus didn't run into town on an ass. He rode into town on Twilight Sparkle.
no, Jesus rode into town on Princess Luna while Princess Celestia was preaching the word about how Jesus would die in 7 days. He died for every pony's sin. And on the fifth day of the lunar moon, Jesus resurrects and gives them all apples and a cupcake from
And the elements of harmony. Anyway.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, you see how we're joking here. We should be taken seriously now.
Yes, serious business.
I just can't get over the fact that it's like, it's the video that was meant to be a joke that he bitches at, yet it's the actual intellectual argument he ignores. Maybe it's because we didn't make jokes about his sister.
Yeah, apparently. I think it's because he thought he was gonna win a conversation because I was acting belligerent and crazy and all sorts of other things. Maybe. I also don't know. Demonicremption always, responds to a video I do that involves something that he was a part of, or if it's about him. Honestly, don't know.
Yeah, like your one discussion video with Kamikaze Master about Geek and Dread Dormammu.
Oh God.
But anyway, what are your final thoughts on this Lulzy walking paradox?
I'll say this: if he responds to this video, then he just further proves my point that he himself cannot let go of anything, and he only talks to hear himself talk. Basically, Yomi, you are brainwashed into your own bullshit. No one else is. You talk out of your ass on a daily basis. You try to preach to everybody, and you are just the most arrogant, smug prick ever. But here's the difference between you and every other arrogant, smug prick. At least some arrogant, smug pricks are smart. You don't have a single bit of intelligence in your brain. And it's not because you dropped out of high school, because let's be honest, I've seen high school dropouts that were freaking geniuses compared to you.
I want to bring up an example of a guy who dropped out of like an education and became a big name, Steve Jobs.
Exactly. Bill Gates too.
Like they both like dropped out of their educational program, invented like some of the most revolutionary things, like Steve Jobs with Apple and Bill Gates with Microsoft.
And here's the thing: you are not Steve Jobs, and you're not Bill Gates. You are unfortunately that population of high school dropouts that think they're the fucking shit and know everything, when in actuality they don't have a lick of talent. You brainwash yourself into thinking you do, when in actuality you need practice. Want to know why you never get practice? Because you're hard-headed. Quote unquote, there's a saying that a comedian used to say. This comedian's called Chris Rock. There's black people, then there's niggas. Demonic, you are that nigga, and you got to go.
Oh, so Jabuya just entered this chat? Oh God.
Oh God. Hi, I'm Jabuya. I'm from the suburbs, and I'm gonna say nigger over the internet, cause that makes me so cool and edgy, XD. Watch me make fun of the commentary community, and actually pretend like they're getting upset at me, when in actuality, not one of them give a single fuck.
Well, except for Titan Symbiote, he gobbles his mayonnaise like there's no tomorrow, but anyway.
Just like,
I don't really think there's anything for
Sarah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything really for you. Well, they're dating, so it's understandable. But anyway, it's like I don't really think there's anything for me to say. I've already given my 2 cents with Smugfat, Honest Reviews, and I gave a bit more of my 2 cents in here already, so there's really nothing for me to say.
Yeah, and I think I'm done just getting out everything I wanted to say about Remption.
Yeah, because, like the first time we tried doing this, his brain started going through an aneurysm just reading the guy's freaking comments.
Pretty much.
So, yes, this is a not-so-Helter Skelter rant. He is Humpty, I am not. I'm Real Morse II, he's Louden Styles.
And we both say good day.
Cut line, end last sequence, and fade to black.